What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jod here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Minecraft video here on the Plowcraft server. Of course, appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome in, boys. Since we built our villager breeder and our holding tank, we've bred a lot of villagers. Let me just say that much. And this is only like a portion. So it's time. We need to do something. Realistically, let's be honest. I only want one villager. I want a mending villager. That's all I really want. All the other villagers can die. Because not only, there's all those villagers there, but let's go work our way over here to our, the actual breeder, the farm that's over here. Just to show you guys what's going on over here. Oh, get ready. It's really loud in here from villager noises, by that way. There's so many, they can't even move. I actually haven't been over here in a couple days, and last time I was over here, they could, like, move. But, oh, God. So, I think it's appropriate for us to, well, within all of these villagers, there has to be a mending villager, right? At least there should be. At least there should be. But, I don't know. There's a lot of nitwits in there. So I think it's time that we go ahead and do something with all the villagers. There's so many in there. And my theory would be that there's at least one mending villager, right? Maybe? Hopefully? I would sincerely hope so. So let's go work on a way to, do something with all of our villagers. I wouldn't mind keeping... You know what? I'm gonna need to sleep. I wouldn't mind keeping, like the farmer and one more, and then the guy down in the hole. I wouldn't mind keeping them separated in there, but that's something we can also work on later. Because right now there's like a ton of farmers in there. So. All right. So what we have going over here, guys, is by our sugarcane farm, the Plow Dome, as we call it, sponsored by John Deere. It's not at all. I need to finish the storage on it over there someday. We'll get to building that eventually. But for right now, oh, nice shot on the mob farm too, by the way. Kind of all weird looking up there, yeah. So we're over here. Our villager breeder is over that away, just around that hill there. And this is kind of my spot in the desert where I've been collecting sand from for a little while. Actually, going back to when we built the Guardian farm. That's where some of the sand came from. So I have kind of pre-built and pre-dug a little bit here. Got a hole here going, and oh, all right, cool. We'll just fall in the hole when we don't mean to. So what we've got going here, guys, this will be a villager trading post is what this will be. It'll hold I believe around 30 villagers is what I'm going to go for. It's like it's expandable infinitely kind of thing. So this is kind of my mock-up of it right here, just to so I see what I need to see, and as I'm building, I can just refer to this. So what we're going to do first things first, guys, is lay out kind of that block, that block, that block, and that one, which is these four right here. So let's do that first. Lay all these out. I should probably be counting these because I only have so much of I have 29 repeaters. So technically I have 31 because I can go steal those. I was going to aim for around 30 villagers is what I was going to aim for. So let's count this off real fast and just see. So there's 1 already, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hey, how about that? I didn't even count the first time. 30. That'll work. That's what I want. I want 30 villagers in here. Do I need 30? No. Am I going to keep 30? Not necessarily. But that's what I'm aiming for to have right now. Oh, need some more. Really, we're out of... okay. I know where we can get some more sandstone. I just happen to have a conveniently placed shulker box over here. So this project was actually kind of on my mind before the Plow Dome was. Actually, the Plow Dome just kind of happened. Honestly, the Plow Dome just kind of happened. And then this project, like I said, was on my mind before the Plow Dome. So that's kind of why I started clearing out here in the desert, was to actually have a spot to build this. So there is that. And hopefully our hole's big enough here. If not, that's fine. We can always It spanned a little bit, but I wanted to go ahead and dig it kind of down in the ground a little bit just because why not? All right, so the next step, honestly, I think, well, because, okay, here, let's be honest. This stuff doesn't go here. If anything, we'll have like a floor like at that level, I think is what we're going to do, like there. So that as I just break it, you know. All right, so the next thing we need to do, guys, is we need to go ahead and run the minecart tracks, and it gets a little tricky, but not really all at the same time, laying these minecart tracks out. So let's do that. So I think we're going to put a regular one there, a powered one, that, and am I wrong on that? No, I'm right. That, and then what you do is you put a regular one there. So we can actually, no, we can't do that. Okay. So, yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'll get these all laid. Wait, what did I do here, though? That's so wrong. It's so wrong. Oh, man. Rail is so much fun to work with, guys. Have I ever said how much I like working with rail before? Okay, so that one there, and then, nope. Okay, I know what to do now. We're going to put powered rail there. Oh, my God. John, stop. There, and then there, and then there. Yeah, boy. So we want it to look, you know, like that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take off this one and put another block on top. So let me do all the minecart tracks real fast, and we'll be right back. This is the worst part of working in the desert, by the way. The husk. Oh, God. Well, it's not. I don't have any armor on. I wish somebody on the server would just sleep right now, but that's okay. Let's go do that real fast. All right, guys. All the rails are in, and as you can see, the server is about to reset. Whoopsie, I forgot it was that time of day. But, so, yeah, we'll be back after a short, server reset. No big deal. It'll run better, right? At least that's the theory. All right, guys, after a little bit of a server reset, we're back in. We have our creeper friend. He doesn't scare me, though. They don't blow up anything on our server. So, now we're back in, guys. Time to take out all these bottom rails and the very top rails. We put them in as placeholders, of course. Just to kind of hold things for us. And actually, I think I'm going to want this bottom row of blocks back in. I didn't mean to take out the blocks, but you know what? It just kind of happened that way. I think my hole is actually 1 too deep. I think that's what's going on here. I think that's what's going on. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll take those out, and then we'll take all of these out. Oh, yeah, okay, that doesn't work. Sandstone, with my pick, doesn't work. All right, so let's just punch these all out by hand, and... well, yeah, you guys don't want to see that, right? All right, you guys, next step is to put all the levers in place to power that rail at all times. So, well, let's do it. They're going to go on this block right here, which will power that rail. All right, let's do it. All right, all the levers are in. All the rails should be powered. Yes, they are. All right, the next step is to put torches. Torches, lots of redstone torches here, guys. We're going to put them all across this row. Like so. Spamming my mouse button way too much. And then we're actually going to put them all across this row as well, and they are going to burn out. That is what we want. All right, looking pretty solid. That's pretty awesome right there. All the torches and the levers are in place. All right, so now, guys, we need to add this block and this block. Honestly, it's kind of a design flaw on my part. I built this thing 1 too high. I should have had the powered rails down there, but that's okay. I'm not going to change it now. So instead of changing it, we'll just add blocks on top, and you'll have to step up to get into this. I will be building a building around this eventually. Probably not in this video, but eventually, in due time. Oh, that creeper friend's going to come say hi. Creepers don't bother me because, you know, they don't blow anything up on our server, of course. They're still fun to go and, you know, fight. Till they just blow up. Alright, so on there, we're going to put torches on top. On top of this. So yeah, our hole's not quite in the right spot here anymore. Oh. Alright, so redstone torches going in. Oh, good God. Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, flying back in, went to the hobbit hole and take a little nap. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all the mobs first. Alright, so the next step is repeaters up there. Or at least my next step. I don't know if it's the right way to do it, but hey, it's the way I'm going to do it. So let's build ourselves a little scaffold in here. So now we're going to take repeaters and lay them in. Oop, I don't think we want any delay. Well, we do want to lay repeaters on every block here. Of course. Oh, and then I'm too short because they're up here. So let's take those down maybe. You know what? We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. All right, so we need to put the pressure plate, or not pressure plates. We need to put the fence gates in. That's what needs to happen. So to do that, we want to put a block here. This is a temporary block. I should probably be using something else for this instead of this block, but that is okay. That's right? Yeah, it's going to go on top. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're going to put temporary blocks in here. And then we're going to put our fence gates on top. Good old fence gates. I think I'm going to be too short on those as well. Because I only built like so much. Yeah, I only have 28 of them. So we're going to bomb these in here. Try not to fall off at the same time. Okay, how do we end up 3 short? How does that work? That's weird. Anyway, we'll get more to finish this out eventually here. Need 3 more, huh? That's weird, because I had 28. I thought this thing was 30 long. It must be 31. That's okay. We'll get some more later on. Alright, so then what we need to do is we need to get rid of the temporary block. At least that would be, in my opinion, to take that out next without messing up any of the rail or anything, of course. Because that would be a tragedy at this point, let's be honest here. Alright, so there's that, and then we're going to actually put that one back in. And then I believe it's just a half slab here. I think that's what that is, right? Let me go look at my example. There's a reason I built the example here, guys, so I could constantly look at it. Okay, so it's the half slab's going to be over one more. So the half slabs are going to go here. So we can get rid of that and get rid of that. Okay, so half slabs go magically floating here all the way down. And then we'll get some trapdoors in. And this thing is coming along quite nicely. I'm kind of happy with my progress so far. All right. And then I only have 29 trapdoors because there's, well, 2 of them over there. See, normally I overbuild for projects. And then this project, I was like, you know what? I'm going to build the proper amount of things and not take any more over there. And somehow I've ended up with not enough. Because, you know, 2 of everything is over there. So it kind of makes sense. All right. So there's that again. Yep, that's too short. That's good. I still don't understand the fence gates, how we did that. You know what? Let me go work on that stuff. Get some more fence gates. Actually, I can take those down, but I still need 1 more. Or we just trim this thing by 1. I'm okay with that, because I know I had 28. So it'd be 29 and 30. And then, yeah, let's just trim this thing by 1. I'm cool with that. There we go. Look. Hey, look. We're going to have enough now. How convenient. Oh, goodness. All right. So let's put our little temporary scaffolding block in here just so we can walk out there. Okay. Next step would be what? The next step would probably be that block right there and the buttons. So the block goes next to, but on top of, oh, not me falling. That's where it goes. Okay. Come on, Jen. Use your scaffolding for your advantage, to your advantage. Let's go. So it goes right like that. So it goes, yeah, up diagonal. Okay, so it's going to go there. Punch that out. Block there. All the blocks. No. Nope. That's something I'm really good at doing in Minecraft. You know, I'm not the best Minecraft player, but I'm really good at placing blocks in the wrong places. I'm a professional at that, I think, guys. I really am. Okay, so there's that, and then we need our buttons, which we happen to have plenty of. How convenient. Like I planned this out or something. At least a little bit, right? Okay, so buttons are going to go in there. So we actually kind of need to put our floor in, which our floor is not going to go there. Our floor is going to go, I think, right there is where our floor is going to go. So let me bomb in a bunch of blocks here real fast. So we have something to walk on up there. And let me fill this in and we'll be right back. All right, now it's time to bomb in all the buttons. There's buttons done. As you guys could probably tell, I have a bit of a... this is one of those ghost blocks here, or an air block or whatever. I have to set it as an air block through my Cam account because he is OP on the server. I am not OP on this account, so I will have to bring him in to do that eventually. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. All right, so that's that part done, and now I think all there is left to do is to build the like the chute on top of here where the guys will actually ride in, and the guys being the villagers. So let's do that. We will be putting water in here, of course, to put them in and stuff. And we just, oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I keep falling in the hole and it's starting to bug me. We put that repeater to 2 ticks delay by accident. Okay, there's that. Let me go ahead and rip this one down to get the materials that I need to finish that one real fast. My example. It served its purpose, you know? It really did serve its purpose. All right, I'll take these out because I need those. I definitely need the fence gates. All right. It's kind of silly having to rip things down so I can finish the project, but you know what? It's all good. Oh, I need the blocks here, don't I? Okay, block. Block. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. Carefully take those out, and I need a trapdoor. All right, I think the other thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and box this in down here just to keep anybody from falling out kind of thing. But yeah, so what we'll have here, guys, is we will have our villagers coming in here with water, using water to move them along. And yeah, that will be that. Okay, so let's see, we don't have the stuff to do the water, do we? I didn't bring that with me, did I? No. Okay, so one thing I do want to do with this is kind of my little extra thing here, is I want to put some lighting in below this thing. And you know what? We have plenty of sea lanterns on the server, so sea lanterns it is, because of our OP guardian farm we have over there at spawn. So we want to put some light in this bad boy. Break that one. Alright, so what they're going to do is they're going to drop down right here, actually. And this is deeper than it needs to be, but that's okay. That is okay. So they're going to drop down here into a water stream. So we'll go ahead and fence this off here. This will be water eventually. I have to figure out what to do with, and this is going to sound kind of cruel, what to do with the villagers that I don't want or need, which is going to be most of them. Of course, that is going to be most of the villagers. So I'm not actually sure how I'm going to kill them, because that's what will happen to them eventually, is I will be killing them. It sounds so mean. But that's what's going to happen. I'm going to kill them. So there is that. Okay, let's go ahead and pop that out as well. So there eventually will be water in here. Water in here to take them on their way. And yeah, they'll ride in their minecarts, and then we'll have to figure out a way to maybe just dispense them into lava for right now. I had talked about just making them like go to build limit and then fall to their death, but that's kind of messed up, I think. Anyway, I don't know. It's funny, but kind of messed up all at the same time. All right, let's fill this in. Fill this in. So what we want to have is a drop, I guess, to where like the minecart track will stop and they'll just drop into it kind of thing. So, because right now I think we're kind of done. We're kind of done until we get some villagers over here. So if we go up a couple here. Okay, so say our first water source is right there. And then the villagers, it's getting dark again, isn't it? Oh, let's fill this in with some sandstone just because it's nicer looking than sand. So say the villagers come in like that, and then that'll be the last piece of track right there. So what I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do is build a bit of a... Ooh, because this could be... Well, a tunnel would be better. A tunnel would be much better. Because we need to go to our hobbit hole, which is over there. Let me work on getting some cords, and I'll start digging that. Alright guys, we are back in. We have our cords saved in the chat here in the game. So we need to go to 2710 first. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll have the drop right here. Okay, so we'll go back down a couple blocks here, and then kind of work our way down right here before... You know, we might as well just work our way down right here is what I'm getting at. So let's mine our way down. It's kind of going to suck for a little bit because we have our sand falling on us, of course, from above. We'll clean that up later and put some sandstone in. So we need to go down to 40, what did I say? 49 is where we need to go to. So we might as well do the drop here. And because we put all the power rails in over here. And it'll be good to go. So I'm going to do some mining here real fast, guys, and get this kind of tunnel dug out real fast and put some lights in as I go. I have, well, you know what? Let me grab some more. I have some sea lanterns. I will grab more, of course, as I go. And my stairs already messed up. I see that. So let's not do a 2. Let's drop. Let's do a 1. Let me get some sea lanterns. I'm going to do some mining, and I'll come back when I have a tunnel dug out all the way over there. All right, you guys, we must be getting very close here. I can hear villagers. I can hear a lot of villagers. In fact, we should be right... oh, I went one too many. I wanted to be on 14.4, not 14.5. Close enough. Close enough. All right, we're back here under the hobbit hole above my mine, which is down yonder, down there, of course. And we have to sort out how we're going to get these guys into... Oh, there's so many of them, and there's so many more over there. Got to figure out how I'm going to get these guys into minecarts. I need to lay rail. You know what? I think that's actually where we're going to call this video. I think we're going to call this video here, guys. And then what we're going to do is next week's video is get this thing actually functional. So we kind of built the structure. I'm going to work on a building as well around the thing. I got to figure out something not so hideous to do. But let's go check that out, and then that's where we're going to call it a video. All right, you guys, so we're back over here. And like I was saying, of course, we are going to need a building around this thing eventually because we want to keep our villagers safe from any, you know, hostiles or whatever. I'm kind of liking the idea, maybe. I've had this idea here for a minute. Well, we've got this kind of, people call it a Quonset building. I call it a greenhouse. Maybe something similar over this. Just kind of a whoop, 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 whoop-de-doo over it, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. But some kind of building to make this safe. I was going to put, I have them in a shulker box over there. Going to put some iron doors on this thing. And I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the villagers. Because, like, after, you know, we're going to have to kill them eventually, right? That's just the way it's going to go. There's too many over there not to kill. So I guess we can call this part 1 of the villager trading post, depot, whatever you want to call it, done and dusted. We can call this part 1, and we will be working on part 2 in the next video. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your boy John from Puma Plow, of course. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.